Exactly 2 weeks ago, I made a video on the Edmonton Oilers' slow start to the season. It was following a loss at the hands of the New York Rangers, and I made that video at that time because I figured that that would be the lowest point in the Edmonton Oilers season, that it was only going to be up from there, and man, was I ever wrong. I think after tonight, it is safe to say that the Edmonton Oilers have officially hit rock bottom. I just got finished watching probably the most anticipated and most covered and most hyped game at this point in the season between a 32nd and 31st ranked team in the league, maybe ever. Everybody and their dog was tuning in to see the historically bad San Jose Sharks go up against the most disappointing team in the NHL this season, the Edmonton Oilers. And we all kind of figured, for as disappointing as the Edmonton Oilers have been this season, there's just no way they lose to these San Jose Sharks, right? Wrong. The Edmonton Oilers fall to the San Jose Sharks by a final score of 3-2. So San Jose picks up the win in the Toilet Bowl, the Draft Lottery Bowl, the Macklin Celebrini Bowl, whatever bowl you want to call this game. So the San Jose Sharks pick up their second win of the season, their second consecutive win, and now just like that, the Edmonton Oilers and San Jose Sharks are tied at 5 points apiece. Referencing the video I made on the Oilers' slow start to the season a couple of weeks ago, again, I think in that video I said it's still early and I'm still expecting the Oilers to turn things around, and now here we are just 2 weeks later and I feel completely different. This is no longer just a slow start for the Edmonton Oilers. This team legitimately sucks, and they have now dug themselves into such a deep hole to start the season. I feel like I can confidently say there's just no way this team makes the playoffs. If they do, I'll come on here and I'll eat crow. If they somehow do, it's going to be a miracle. I mean, this team just looks lifeless right now. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong. Even Connor McDavid, not saying he's to blame for this terrible start to the season or anything, but even McDavid just looks like a shell of the player that we saw last season. There's speculation that maybe he's playing injured right now, and if that's the case, I think the Oilers should seriously consider shutting him down for a couple of weeks, letting him get healthy. In my opinion, there's really no point in playing McDavid injured and running him into the ground in a season that is quickly becoming a write-off. We are already at a point in the season where the Edmonton Oilers have to make a big change just for the sake of making a change, whether that is a trade, whether that is firing Jay Woodcroft, firing someone in upper management, Ken Holland. What an absolute disaster this season has quickly became for the Edmonton Oilers, a team that a lot of people had pegged as Stanley Cup contenders heading into the season, myself included, and yet here we are 12 games into the season and they have the same amount of wins as the San Jose Sharks. A San Jose Sharks team that before they got their first win of the season, a lot of us were talking about them in the same breath as some of the worst teams in NHL history. And just adding fuel to this Edmonton Oilers dumpster fire, as I'm sure most of you know, Jack Campbell was waived yesterday. He obviously cleared waivers. Nobody was picking up that contract. And he got his first start in the AHL this season tonight for Bakersfield. The game was on at the same time as the Sharks-Oilers game, and Jack Campbell laid an egg. Bakersfield lost 4-1. He did not play well whatsoever. He let in this absolute stinker of a goal. The hope and the expectation for the Oilers was that Jack Campbell would go down to the American Hockey League and regain his form, build his confidence back up, and his first start could really not have gone any worse. Like I said, everything that could go wrong for the Edmonton Oilers is going wrong right now. For any Oilers fans watching this, I feel for you. I really do. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave it a like. That is the best way to show your support. And most importantly, if this was your first time checking out the channel and you want NHL content just like this all year round, hit that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you all again soon.